For me, there's nothing better than seeing the shine in someone's eyes when the light bulb moment occurs and you discover their why. Then being a part of their journey to help them make it reality. I'm a coach, a mentor, a change agent, and business strategist and program deliverer. We decided to take a leap and step away from the corporate world so that she could help inspire even more people to successfully fulfill the life of their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome defining moments that lead to personal freedom, Keely Woolley.
Have you ever asked yourself, do I really love me? Because maybe there are days when you can't feel happy and you don't enjoy life to the full. And yet the reality is that you would love to be even more fulfilled and successful in life, but you'd love to do it by serving others because that's who you are and that's what makes you happy. Because you know, but by finding and inspiring others to fulfill their vision, makes you feel great. Because have you ever asked yourself, or have you ever noticed how people find it hard to look forwards to the future and spot the opportunity for growth? So take a step back with me in February 2020. And I'm in this small room, not dissimilar to the size of a child's bedroom. Magnolia painting, magnolia walls and paintings everywhere. And there he is in front of me with his pale blue paisley shirt, his brown cords, his sandals and his glasses balanced precariously on the end of his nose. And I can feel this overwhelming pressure on my chest. The thing is, Bob, as I had to tell Lauren that I was going to be putting her at risk while she was on her honeymoon, along with the rest of the team, was the hardest thing I ever had to do. And do you know what she said to me, Bob? Keely, you've got to stop focusing on everybody else. We're all adults. It's their responsibility. Your priority is to you. Every single time I told this to a member of my team, I did feel responsible. I felt like I was dying inside. Well then, Keely, the thing I keep on hearing here is that you're only interested in others. You do not focus on yourself. When are you going to listen to Lauren? When are you going to realise that things have to change? First, you have a car accident and you lose your voice. Secondly, you have the breakdown in Schiphol Airport, and then when you do finally lose your job, you shut down altogether. You're not Mrs. Invincible. What I see is someone that needs to change. Have you ever heard of the term imposter syndrome, where you feel like you have to prove yourself to others, and that you feel that you've got this lack of self-belief, and that you're always taking on more things all the time? And I looked at him, and I knew that I was suffering with imposter syndrome. I'd been trying to be this corporate persona that didn't fit with me, and I had to change. But the problem is that I still had some major changes that I had to think about for the future. And yet, mentally, I wasn't able to. I couldn't even speak to my family and friends. I didn't know what to do. Have you ever felt like an imposter? What did you do? What did you change? Now, taking us forwards to July, I suddenly get this, I'm in the garden, the sun is shining, I'm listening to the birds singing, and the phone rings. Oh, hi Bob. Yeah, how you doing? Thank you so much for checking in. Yep, I took the redundancy. I doing? Well, surprisingly enough, amazing. Yeah, and that's despite not being able to see you through lockdown. What did I do? I reset. I took my dogs out walking, I did yoga, I did gardening. And at the same time, I listened to things about imposter syndrome. And I did reset. And I did re-energise. And I did reshape. And that started with me recuperating and spending more time with my family, my friends. And the wonderful thing, Bob, was that I realised that I didn't want to be this corporate persona. I wanted to make change. I loved who I was. Have you ever been in a situation where you realise you can take back control? How excited did you feel when you made that change? What did you do? Well, I decided that I was going to set up my own business. I was going to create my own leadership program, and I was going to find a way that I could help others to be inspired. And I knew there were risks. I had the risk of financial risk, no corporate behind me. My husband is medically retired. I've got no other income coming in. And I didn't know anything about running a business, but I knew I could do this. And that was despite this little imposter whispering in my ear every now and again. But over time, with the support of my coach, I did create my own leadership program. And I created a name that resonated with me, Metamorforsuccess. And with that, my first reward was that I actually helped my husband find his why. And I transformed his way of thinking, and now he's doing something he loves. Secondly, I helped my client, Lisa, find her why, and as she is running her own business, and she's back in control. And finally, I've been helping a large organisation, a charity, to help find their why and solidify it. And their objective is to be able to feed the city of Sheffield in a sustainable way. What a way. And all of that has enabled me to write a chapter in the book, Risk and Reward, speak at international events, and serve my clients with the visionary paradigm philosophy to help them to find their why and be more successful and fulfilled in life. So yes, sometimes it is hard to look forwards to the future, and yet it can be a catalyst of transformation into something truly wonderful.